My name's Kevin Emmett and I'm Technical Director of Universal Race Technology. We build lots of components from composites, lightweight materials, space age type materials, carbon fibre, Kevlar, aramid fibres, that sort of thing. We're very high-tech industry. We're at the leading edge of the materials that we're using. We do use technicians here. It brings our skill set level up within the company. All the guys here use their hands to manufacture the components, so it's very important that we have good technicians.
Hi, my name's Lee Patterson and I'm currently the Engineering Manager at Universal Race Technology. We've started training our own technicians so that they can be specifically trained to work with the materials that we're using, the technologies we're using and the processes. And of course, yes, they are getting paid for their training. Bonus.
My name's Andrew Humphrey and I'm a technician at Universal Race Technology. I went to college originally, started studying at A-level, didn't enjoy it. Thought I want to go to work, earn some money, but I didn't want to forget my education, so I decided to do an apprenticeship. I enjoy working with my hands, but ultimately I think as I get older I'd like to be in a more office-based position. But it's good because you sort of start off right at the very end and you work up through, and so hopefully you end up with quite a good amount of experience and knowledge.
I'd definitely recommend being a technician. Very rewarding. It is exciting having a finished product which you know that's going to be on a racing car, going around a racing track. I mean, Formula 1 in particular, which is probably the most popular form of motorsport, seeing how fast those cars go around that track, and that's because you made that component at your job.
Obviously you don't have to be into motorsport, like I say, we're very diverse in what we do. Becoming a technician is a very good place to start your career, and yes, you can work your way up, and you never know, where things will take you, where you might end up.
If you want to be involved in engineering, but you don't want to have to go to university and be in full-time education for a long time, then coming in and working through the shop floor and going through the ranks, I think makes you a much more rounded person than it can do if you go, straight to university and do a degree.
I did an apprenticeship myself, and now I'm a director of what we have here. It's endless, it's what you want to put into it. I'm an example of that. The starting point is the design side, where our guys in the CAD office are designing our patterns and moulds, for then go through to the laminating department where we make the moulds and manufacture the components, and then through to our trimming and fitting department where those components are fitted up, assembled and sent out the door as rolling cars or parts of aircraft.
We build anything in composites really we can, mostly motorsport. This here is a mould for our new Le Mans Zytec race car that's going out soon. We've just finished building this one, so hopefully it'll be at Le Mans in a few weeks winning races. You lay the carbon fibre material straight on the inside of this mould, so all over, and then in with the core materials, and more carbon fibre on top of that. If a driver has a crash, these cars can do up to 200 miles an hour. If you're going to go upside down, you need something that's going to save your life. Generally, carbon fibre, it's 5 times lighter than steel and probably 5 times stronger. So you can make things a lot lighter, a lot stronger, and they go faster and hopefully win races. But now we've just started to get involved in armoured vehicle applications for the Ministry of Defence and things like that.
Foxhound has been a great product for us, it's been a great project for us. It's compelled us to work within a set of predefined parameters. It's enabled us to grow at the rate we have grown at. It has to work because it's kind of the first foray of composite materials into that market. Another opportunity is going to be a long time coming. Not to mention the safety element, the fact that all these guys out there are acutely aware that in the coming weeks now, there's going to be our troops sitting inside those vehicles, and what they're doing is going to be protecting them. It's going to be saving lives.
I'm Dan, I'm a composite technician for URT. I specialise in carbon fibre, but URT range from the glass, the Kevlar, carbon, all sorts of different epoxy resins and all sorts really. Every day is different because you get a small job one day which will take an hour or two, and then you get to see that component the next day, and then, or something like a chassis which takes as long as a month. You really have to work hard for it, and then in a month's time you get the appreciation of getting your job come out and seeing it come out all nice.
It's strong, it's aesthetically pleasing, It's a great material. When people mention carbon fibre, they immediately think of Formula One.
Yeah.
But we've got chandeliers, we've got tables, we've got chairs, we've got parts for marine, for yachts, all sorts of things.
It's nice if you work on a car and then you sit on the racetrack winning races. That's quite rewarding, to be honest. It's good working in a team environment because if you've got people working around you, they lift you and they get you through things as well, and it makes life easier generally.
We're a big team here at Universal Race Technology, from the guys that sweep the floors through to the guys that drive the components out. So we are one big team.
It's always good for a technician to be sort of broadly rounded, have a good understanding of different industries and different areas that we're working in. Obviously it's good for themselves, that it gives them more scope within the company, but it also does help us as a company to move forward and deliver to our customers. For our company, technicians are very highly valued, very important guys. For us as engineers, the guys on the shop floor and stuff, we all have to work together. We can't have one really without the other, so it's a very valued role to be in.
There's a tremendous manufacturing future in this country, but we need the right people. Companies like ours will train them. If they've got a will to work here and a will to learn, we'll train them, they will develop, they will generate a good standard of living for themselves, and they're contributing to the economy. They're doing something worthwhile. They're not moving pieces of paper around. It's real what they're doing.
We're at the leading edge of technology, and having those technicians keeps us in that leading edge.